Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And before I begin this comparison between Nick Walker and SHAUN CLARIDA, I am officially announcing that Nick Walker will in fact be competing at the 2023 Arnold Classics event. I'm sure you guys seen it, other posts on Instagram, on YouTube, things of that nature, but hey, wouldn't be me if I didn't at least make an announcement. Now why, oh why, did he change his mind all of a sudden? Could it be that the prize money went from $200,000 for first to $300,000? Wow, that's some good change. You think it could have been greed motivated this? Sheer greed right there, boys. Sheer greed. I'm just joking. I'd have done it too. But anyway, what does this mean? Well, this was the lineup, guys, and it was already depleted with Blessing out of there, Charles Griffin out of there, and I myself predicted SHAUN CLARIDA to win this one. I did a comparison between Clarida and Samson and Clarida and William Bonac, and I honestly think that Clarida is the more conditioned guy. He can defeat those guys. And obviously, Nick Walker, he defeated Samson Dauda and William Bonac just recently at the Olympia event. So on paper, or at least in my opinion, in my view, this is going to be your top two at the 2023 Arnold's Classics event. Unless, guys, with that, dangling that $300,000 around like they are, who knows, Derek Lunsford might just say, I could use $300,000. So in that case, this won't be your top two, but as of now, yeah, I think Nick Walker, he is just a big version of SHAUN CLARIDA. SHAUN might have a little bit of a better V-taper. Neither one of them are Frank Zane. I'll give you that right now. So if you're going to bully Nick Walker and say this and that and the other thing, SHAUN CLARIDA, he's not, he's not, like I said, Frank Zane, but what he is and what Nick Walker is, or are, what they both are, is a mass of striated, ripped, conditioned muscle that when you sit any other bodybuilder beside them, they look soft. Nick Walker, he is just too huge. He is too much. Look at those arms, for goodness sakes. He's just too much. He's steamrolling over poor SHAUN CLARIDA. Hoo-ah! Nick Walker, he bends down like this, shows his abs. Is this hurting him? I don't know. Against the other open class competitors, probably not hurting him, but I think against CLARIDA, he's better off hitting that big expansion of the ribs. I think that's his best bet against the much more, streamlined, at least when you do this comparison here. SHAUN CLARIDA does look a little bit more streamlined in the midsection. Things of that nature. Go to the front lat spread, and unfortunately, this is a stinker picture for Nick Walker. Look at this. What a terrible shot. I mean the picture, not the pose. Well, I could mean both. SHAUN CLARIDA, he is cleaning house, and I mean cleaning house in the front lat spread. So even if we did have a clear picture, I would say that, yeah. So I guess tie game? Not really. In going into the side, I think Nick's just going to be too much, guys. It's the same type of condition. Both guy, just as thin as glaciers. When you sit them next, like I said, sit them next to Samson Dauda and even Bonac from the Olympia. Bonac looked a little soft next to Clarida too, but I just don't see that coming from Nick Walker. Nick is not only a house, but he's a brick too. He's made it of bricks. I mean, he's not, here's the side tricep. He's not a brick. If anybody in this matchup here has the aesthetic flow in this shot here, who has better lines? I think Nick does. In other shots, SHAUN does, for sure. Front lat spread, things of that nature. But in this one, I'd give it to Nick. But what I do notice here is the muscle separation in the delt. Look at that. And in the tricep itself, look at that as well, guys. So SHAUN, if he's any more conditioned, and Nick's off from this version, yeah, conditioning might be the answer for the Arnold's Classics. But you gotta have a good back. And take a look at these two backs. These are big, thick back developments. Both guys not lacking any lat insertions whatsoever. I think as far as the lat spread itself, this is Nick Walker's best pose or best version of the rear lat spread. He was pretty good at the New York. He was not that good after that. Anyway, Arnold, he nailed it. I was very pleased. So yeah, it's a matter of Clarida being a little harder, a little grainier, and Nick being off the ball a little bit, and that would be about the only way that I could see Shaun defeating this mass of muscle. And the rear double, I mean, come on, guys. This is night-night. This is all she wrote. What's the old saying go, guys? A good big man will always beat a good little man if all things are equal. And that goes with any sport. I'm talking skill, size, strength, speed, everything's equal. That goes with any sport, guys. Size is going to dominate. Unless it's like swimming or something where you can cut the water, just like David Hasselhoff with those trout shoulders. I guess all that size would do no good in that. So I guess it's not always true. But anyway, it is in this case, guys. Look at that big thick back, taking nothing away from SHAUN CLARIDA. I mean, hey, if he's as good on a smaller scale as Nick Walker is in this shot, then yeah, he's among some of the best ever in the game to hit the rear double bi. It's just that he's 5'2", and he's not as noticed as a Nick Walker. Now here's the abs and thigh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on a second. Somebody's playing a trick. This is not Nick Walker, although he does look good. It's Tony the Tiger. And yes, Tony and Nick Walker are both great. But let's get more serious, guys. We don't even have an abs and thigh from the Tony the Tiger. This is from the Arnold Classic. Not last year, but the year before. Anyway, this is Nick Walker from the 2021 Arnold Classic. Not the 22 Arnold Classic. It'll be the 2023 Classic, where Nick Walker, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, Nick Walker will go for his second Arnold title. And judging by this shot here, guys, judging by all the other ones as well, not even going to be a close, taking nothing away from the 212 champion. But that's why I guess there is other divisions. Here's the most muscular. I know a lot of people are asking that as of late. Why is there two divisions? I'm sure Shaun will defend his 212 title again, especially after the beating he will most likely receive at the Arnold Classic from this great big man. Like I said, though, there is a possibility. He is slightly more diced, I think, when you look at the wheels. Maybe the upper body as well, too. That's a debate. But if he really cranks it on, boo! Oh, I like this one. If he really cranks it on, as far as the condition, maintains the slapped on some clay, and if Nick Walker slaps more clay on the wrong areas and he doesn't come in as peeled, yeah, Clarida looked for him to upset Nick Walker. But this could be barking up the wrong tree. We may very well have Derek Lunsford in the mix as well. But either which way, guys, I cannot wait to see Nick Walker if he wins. Will Arnold go and shake his hand? Because he didn't last time. He mentioned it, or people mentioned it anyway. That'll be what I'm looking forward to, more than anything else. But the 300 grand will be on the mind of all the competitors. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Anything could happen. Big Ramy lost the Olympia title. You cannot say that Nick Walker could lose this one, because anything can happen. Subscribe to the channel. Have a nice one.